they're saying they might not do the certification even before revenue service. That means when the trains are going full tilt back and forth, and it's like Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, what is that about? And that's why I said to Phil the other morning, I think this is breaking news. It's like everybody, the only thing that came out of that report on public radio was like, oh, they finally announced it'll be ready sometime before May. No, the big news is they're not going to, they're saying they might not be able to certify for straight current protection. Now, as I can, you know that when you have an electric circuit, you have the positive and the negative, and the current flows from the positive to the negative. It's called ground. So the ground, and that's the third thing. Usually in a three plug electric circuit, you have that, the grounded plug. That's actually the same as the one of the two plugs. That's called ground, and that's the 0 voltage state. And that's supposed to, you should be able to touch a ground wire and nothing happens, because where the power is all in the hot side. So on an electric railroad, and this is old technology, but even the modern electric trains, like in Japan, have this. The circuit is the wire up above, and ground is the rails. So it's literally a circuit that involves the hot and the ground. Well, you can kind of see that if the ground gets attached to the Lake Washington, that's a hell of a short circuit, as they say. And what happens is because of just water on the surface and the materials, you get leakage of current, just little bits. It's like a minor short circuit. This has actually come up in Portland. Sometimes when people's dogs are crossing rail tracks, there's a little bit of a tingle in the feet of the dogs because the ground isn't really grounded. I mean, they really have to be careful to make sure that the rails of a light rail are really ground. I mean, no voltage potential at all, but it is part of the circuit basically. So and on a bridge over water with a lot of steel in the bridge and water, so they've really done everything they can to isolate that rail from the lake. And there are all sorts of things they do, multiple layers of insulation. And then they have a thing called cathodic protection, where they actually run wires down into the water in some sense. And even I don't totally understand it, but it's a very important technical thing, because what happens when you get that leakage is it corrodes. The thing that would corrode are the steel cables that hold the bridge in place, or it might deteriorate the steel inside the concrete. So it's a very serious thing that and as I put it in our posting, everybody agrees. Sound Transit agrees, WashDOT agrees. You've got to have stray current protection or cathodic protection that works.